I'm Peter. I'm part of Building Conversation. Building Conversation is not only a group of people that are interested in how we communicate, but it's also a dialogical artwork. So this group of people, they're anthropologists, artists, philosophers, students, young people, everybody who's interested in how we speak to each other, how we communicate, how we have our conversations, but also how we could do it differently. And for this we've developed 9 to 10 different conversation formats inspired by techniques, books, rituals from all over the world. And we've been performing them for the last 8 years. So the way we speak together also creates the way we think content. So if we change this way of speaking, then also our way of thinking will change. And if our way of thinking will change, also the future will. We can create a new future. So we have different conversations that open different perspectives on things. They break the patterns of our thinking by the format, by the framework we create. So we don't go in this natural habit of the way we're used to conversate, but we take a step back and we feel like, oh, something's happening. So that pattern is very important to break first, so we can start new thinking. We create a possible agency for us all together. And this agency, I think it's very important that we all have a responsibility in how we live, see what's happening. I mean, it doesn't mean that we can do everything, but this is something for us all together to find out and take responsibility for finding out. We don't have the answers. It's not about finding solutions about certain things, but to find ways of how do we go into relation with each other, and with the things and the world surrounding us. And this relation we need to do again and again and again and again. So we will have 89 conversations in Denmark in landscapes. So I am not sure if there will be like one sentence or an essence that will come out of it. I think it's more the idea and the relation that we will be in it. We will be talking about the landscapes. We will be talking with the landscapes that will create a new relation with landscapes. So it's by doing it that it's not just by having a solution afterwards. Oh, now we should do this with the landscape. No, because it's having a relation with the landscape that's important. Being in a house and then there's a garden and behind it, like the way we build our gardens, it's also landscaping. How far as a human being do you interact to create a landscape, and when is a landscape just there? These are questions. I don't have answers or anything. It's just this is to find out, I think, in the next 98 conversations, like to start thinking about these things. Yeah.